Hi, I'm Anthony. This is my wife Rebecca, and we're here to tell you how awesome Property Apprentice is and how it's helped us on our journey to where we are now.
So we were saving like fiends for 3 years. We had signed on to build a house through a property developer. We were really excited about it. We scrimped and saved everything that we possibly could, and a week before Christmas last year they went into receivership and we got our deposit back, thank goodness. But what it did mean is that we realised pretty quickly that the market had moved so much that we couldn't buy the home that we wanted in the area that we wanted. So it was a really difficult time and we had to go back to the drawing board. We had quite a few friends who were saying, oh, how about you try different things? And my parents said, well, do you really need to have a home of your own first? How about you think of something else? So we had some money in the bank. It was burning a hole, and we saw a Property Apprentice advertisement. Yeah, but actually really it was our next door neighbour that was talking about it the most, because one of his friends is a mentor here. So he said, I'm coming along, why don't you come along? And I looked into it and thought, yeah, okay, let's give that a go. Debbie spoke and it just made sense. It made sense
instantly. Yeah, it made total sense to both of us.
Yeah. Anthony chose to put us right up the front and was one of the annoying guys that just kept hanging off every word and putting his hand up and going, yeah, and I had to knock him a couple of times and say, you're being embarrassing, please stop. But what was great is that Anthony had buy-in, I had buy-in, we were like, yep, this is for us, let's give it a go. So it really didn't take much for us to make the decision to come along on the course. We started as quick as we possibly could because we had money burning a hole in our bank, and we were staring at it going, we want to do something with this. And it gave us sort of a bit of focus after something so devastating as waiting for 3 years for a house to be built and then for it not to happen, to put our energy into. We attended all of the weekly courses and found every single one really, really helpful, and it went through everything from how to fill out a sales and purchase agreement, which we had not done before, through to negotiations. And actually one of the things that I found most helpful was the motivational and the ways of thinking. That particular part of it really made a difference to me. About 2 weeks after we finished, we bought 2 houses really quickly. I wouldn't recommend doing due diligence for 2 houses in 5 days, but we did get through it.
With a lot of help and guidance from our mentors and Debbie.
Absolutely. Wouldn't have been able to do it without all of the mentors at our fingertips, and it truly has been at our fingertips. It has been wonderful, from the fact that one of our mentors offered at 6 o'clock in the morning to read through the sales and purchase agreements before we handed them in, because we took everything on board that they said and decided that we were just going to give it a go, make some offers and just try and get used to it. And what that meant is that we have actually really fallen on our feet, and we are running now. I've made 2 phone calls today, just in terms of guidance. The support is amazing, and I think that for me is the biggest part of this, that it's not only a course, it's the support, and the guidance, the aftercare. The support and the guidance, knowing that it's not going away, hearing something in the news and then instantly pretty much getting a email saying, don't panic, this is fine, this is what we're going to do and we've got your back, is just the most amazing feeling when you're sitting there thinking, oh my goodness, what have I done? So yeah, we're incredibly grateful and sing the praises of Property Apprentice, and will for a really long time, I would say. There we go.